Somebody asked me, how do you choose to be happy when you're not? That's a choice and a decision that you make. Like I said, it's choosing to be happy or choosing to not be happy, choosing to, of course, wallow in what happened, how you can't do this, how you can't do that. I'm the victim. Everything always happens to me. That's always bad and all this kind of stuff. It's choosing to wallow in that and to stay in that place instead of thinking more towards the positive. How can I get out of this situation? How can I, of course, find something happy to do that day? Whether it's baking something that, if you love to bake, whether that's going on a nature walk, that kind of thing. If you love to walk out in nature, doing something that, of course, picks up your mood. Like I said, I had to realize that there's been sometimes I've been depressed. Sometimes I want to kill myself, actually several times. And like I said, I had to realize that in order for me to, of course, have that inner happiness, I had to make a decision as to whether I'm going to be happy or whether I'm going to still stay in this low valley moment and just stay there. Like I said, I had to realize that I can no longer stay in those valleys and those low moments and just sit there and wallow in that stuff, because I would not be here on earth if I kept doing that. I guess I put it that way. With the wanting to kill myself and being depressed and those types of things, I had to figure out a way to pick my own self up. I had to figure out a way to, of course, to figure out the things that I liked and I wanted to do and the things that, of course, made me happy. That's what I had. I guess that's what I figured out within my life. I also figured out and I also learned that when I'm trying to cater to other people, trying to do what these other people want me to do, whether that's being the yes girl all the time and not, of course, being able to say no and are scared to say no because I lose their friendship and love. I guess I put it that way. Like I said, I had to realize that catering to other people made me very unhappy because I was not catering to myself. I was catering to those people, taking care of their needs, their wants, needs, likes, driving to the store, doing whatever hell I need to do for those people. But when it came to me, I did not do those things for myself. I let myself, of course, not even have any new clothes or any new shoes for years and that kind of thing, or jewelry or anything. Like I said, I definitely had to realize that I had to start catering to myself instead of these other people. And I can tell you the same thing, but like I said, you definitely have to listen to this message. I don't care who you catering to or who you cannot say no to. Make sure that it's not yourself. You can say no to those other folks out there, but like I said, I had to learn how to say yes to me and stop being the yes girl all the time. And like I said, definitely just making that decision that I was not going to allow myself to, of course, stay in this fucked up situation, stay upset all the time, stay in my anger, stay the victim of all these things that's happened to me. I had to make that decision. I did not make a choice. I made a decision, because making a decision will change your entire life. You have to make that decision. That decision means that you're going to take the steps to, of course, do those things, do the work, whatever it takes in order to get you out of that situation. That's how I started making myself happy, regardless of the situation around me.